Hi friends! Welcome back to my channel. Today I want to talk to you about how to stay organized with 4 children. So not just like organized with stuff, but mostly organized in how to plan your day and how to schedule your life. So I have noticed in the last month and a half that my life has gotten very full. So if you don't know this about me, my name is Winter and I have 2 adopted children, and we just got a foster placement of 2 more children, and so we have 4 children living with us in our home, and my schedule is full. And it's especially more full when you have foster kids and you have a full-time job. I'm actually a assistant manager at a retail drugstore in town, and so I have a lot of stuff, so all that comes with responsibility and lots of very unique things so that you have to do to make everything keep ticking and working and making sure everything just doesn't go crazy. So I came up with some tips and some solutions for you of things that I do to make my life easier. The first tip that I want to give you is to write it down. So in the mornings, especially at my job, what I do is I look at emails and I look at everything I need to do for the day, and I collect all the information and the notes from the night before, all these things. I collect them all, and then I start making a list, and I look through it and I try to prioritize which one is the most important things to do that day. Sometimes I even do the smaller task, like for instance in your own home, if there's a smaller task that comes up, someone's like, hey, you need to call this person or do this thing or do that thing. I try to take care of all those little small tasks, like I need to call the doctor, I need to call this person about this prescription, I need to do this. I try to do all those little small tasks right away so that by the time I get to the bigger huge projects, I'm not thinking about all these little things I have to do. And the main reason why is to try to get your stress level lower. So that's what I do to be less stressed. I also try to delegate. This is my second tip. Delegation is super important to me. I actually delegate to my children. I know that sounds terrible and really mean, but something that I like to do is like last week we had this huge amount of sticks in our yard. We had a tree that fell down and we had someone come and cut it down. There's just tons of debris all over in our backyard, and the kids are dragging them all over the yard and doing all this stuff because they're kids and they like to play with sticks, but we needed to get them cleaned up and ready because we're thinking about planting some grass this year. And so we decided we just told the kids, hey, we'll pay you $10 a piece if you can get rid of this giant stick pile. I mean, it's several hours of work for these little guys, and it was fun for them. They actually enjoyed themselves. They started moving them, so we got the job done, and the kids learned a valuable lesson about how to make money. And so even today I have this pretty big project of mailing out invitations for my sister's baby shower. I'm going to probably teach one of my kids how to address an envelope and how to write addresses, and I think that'd be really important. Not only they're going to learn our address, but they're going to learn how to mail things, because these kids don't know how to do that. So it can be educational, and it also can get things done. And it also can help you stay motivated to stay on task and to get the whole entire job done, because you're like, oh, I'm helping someone, now I can get this job done. That's how I think. I just need to be in that place. My third tip is to look at priorities. So when you're thinking about your life and thinking about the things you want to do with your life, I would recommend, if you have a full schedule, to only do the things 1, you want to do, and 2, that you have a value for. And so how to figure that out is you figure out what your priorities are. So for me and my family, our first priority is God and Jesus. The second priority is our family. And then third priority is ministry, and then fourth priority is probably friends. Those two are can go back and forth just depending on the situation, how close of those people are family to us versus just friends and acquaintances. But we really put a high value on certain areas. So if one night our family is just totally wiped and we need some alone time, we will skip out of things. We will cancel things. We will just kind of rein in the activities so that we can just relax, dial down, and have what's important to us. Don't be afraid to say no to people and stuff like that. Even when you're scheduling doctor's appointments, foster moms, you know exactly what I mean by this. There's so many appointments you have to do: eye doctor appointments, dental appointments, wellness checks, all these things you have to do right away. But you can schedule those around your schedule. You don't have to go with the dates that they give you at the doctor's office. You just need to be a little assertive and say, okay, these are my days off. This is when I want to take them to this appointment. And 9 times out of 10, they'll work with you. The only times they don't work with you is super rare, and you can just kind of figure it out. And normally you can get at least one of those days off of work if you had to. So that's like my recommendations. I know today was such a full day. I actually didn't think I was going to get a video in, but I started prioritizing the things I needed to get done. And hey, I'm doing a video right now, so I'm super excited about that. And those things have always helped me in the past to get a lot done. Because I honestly, like, I really want to be like a Proverbs 31 woman. I don't know if you guys ever heard those things before, those sayings before about the woman that goes afar and gathers food for her family, and like her children rise up and call her blessed. Please read that scripture. It's really powerful, Proverbs 31. But I just feel like in our culture today, sometimes there's this loosey-goosey mentality of like, I don't have to do anything, I'm free, you know, like, we can do whatever I want. And there's grace to, like, if you screw up on your schedule, there's grace not to be as productive on some days. But for the vast majority of the time, these children in your home, like your family, they need some sort of structure. They need some sort of, like, things getting done. They need to go to the doctor sometimes. They need to go get their teeth cleaned sometimes. They just need to get things done. So it's not a bad thing to be productive, and it's actually a healthy thing. And it's a healthy life skill, and it'll help the world become a better place. And if you teach your kids to do these things, it will definitely help the next generation become a next generation of people. So those are just my thoughts for today as I was going through my life. This is my real moment thoughts, and so I just wanted to bless you with those things. So anyways, if you have any other tips or tricks on how to organize your schedule, go ahead and put them in the comments below or email me. I would love to hear from you. Anyways, I hope you guys have the best day ever, and I'll see you next time. Bye!